Alright guys, it is almost 11:30 here in Ohio, of course in the United States. I just had 3 glasses of wine and not driving tonight. I'm staying home. I chose not to do anything tonight and just thought I would jump on for a little bit to say hello, thank you, and Happy New Year. I'm sure I will miss most of you guys as this was unplanned. Let me go ahead and check the connection here real quick. Alright, looks like we're all in the green. Alright. Well, if you haven't already, check the video I just uploaded today. And your votes for the best Linux operating system for this year. Can't say there were too many surprises on what you voted for. There was one surprise somewhat on a clear loser. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. You'll have to take a look at the video. But take a look at that and tell me what you think. So I'm just home finishing up the last glass of wine, listening to my dad's music, of course. You can check out the links below in the show notes if you're interested to listen to the tunes. And all of the song sales will help go to the channel, help support the channel. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let me, give me 1 second. Let me bring up the chat. Let's see if anybody has popped in. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can transition here to the chat. There we go. All right. Well, hello, Steve. Good evening, sir. And yes, it is evening for you. Vincenzo, my dear friend from Australia. It's been a while. How are you? It's good to have you here. I think it's, what, afternoon there for you? It's Happy New Year already. How's it going, Vincenzo? Happy New Year to you and your family, of course. I thought I would just come on for a little bit for this evening after 3 glasses of wine, and yeah, it's safer to stay home. Steve says, yes, Vince is following me again. All those Australians are famous for stalkers. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Just kidding. So here in Ohio, Vince, no snow. It's been wet. The streets are safe to drive. No snow, no ice, but just wasn't into it. I actually got just watching Denzel Washington in The Equalizer 3 because it was filmed in Sicily. Beautiful scenery. Anyway, if you haven't seen the movie, I mean, the violence is a bit violent, I'll have to admit, but the scenery is gorgeous. Wish I was there. Very well, thanks. Vince says, slight hangover. A slight hangover, okay. But that could have been from watching Steve's stream earlier. Okay. That should have sobered you up, Vince, right? Uh-huh. Anyway. This morning I finished editing or uploading the votes for the best Linux for this year. No surprise on the winners, a little bit of a surprise on the clear loser. And for no one that has seen it, I don't want to spoil it. You'll have to check that out. But for those of you who watch this later, thank you for all of your comments, by the way, all of your votes, questions. There was one question, one comment and a question. Voted for Debian, and that person said if I lived in Chicago, I could have 8 out of 10 people vote for Debian or something. There was also a question on where to watch the trailer for my dad's film. To that person, I responded with the link to the trailer. Also, a link I posted to the podcast I did right before the pandemic on Italy's first female rabbi, who was a consultant on the film, the Rabbi Barbara, and she explained the significance of the film and the historical significance of where it was filmed. So to that person, I hope you catch it and tell me what you think. I forget the person's name. I'm so sorry. But I was catching up on all the comments for this evening. Drinking 3 glasses of wine is perfect to catch up on all the comments. Right, Steve? Right, Vincenzo? Anyway. So, Steve, are you partying tonight or just hanging at home with the family for New Year's Eve? Of course, here in the States, the big thing is in New York City, Times Square, and the dropping of the ball. Never went to that, even though I lived there. Never showed interest to get squished by fellow New Yorkers, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if it says drinking 3 glasses of wine is a requirement, quotation marks for reading comments. Yes, absolutely. It's just a little bit harder to spell as I'm typing. I'm typing thank you, you know. Anyway. Steve, just you and your son. Wife works until midnight. She's working tonight? That's sacrilegious. Yeah, if it's reading wines with wines. W-H-I-N-E-S with wine. That's 1 point for Vincenzo. Good one. I thought I was the English major. Anyway. Yeah, usually after 3 glasses of wine. Usually ready for bed shortly after that. But anyway. Just chilling tonight downstairs. Doing my stretches here on the carpet. One of my legs, I felt a cramp today in my thigh. And I don't know if it's the weather or what. But anyway. Vince, there in Australia, don't they have the fireworks overshooting the famous opera house, if I am not mistaken, there by the river, or something like that? Am I remembering that correctly? Anyway, it's quiet here in town, although I did see a lot of cars parked on the street on my neighbor's house. I noticed a couple Teslas parked. I was going to ask one of the owners of the Tesla, can you demo the farting on demand, turn signal on demand feature? You probably don't even know that it does farting or honking with the fart sound. It would have been funny having two Teslas farting at each other. But hey, that's what $50,000 is for. So, They, yes, Vince, thank you. Right, from Sydney Harbor. Yes, I couldn't think of the place. Thank you. Yeah, no, it looks gorgeous on the screen on TV. It looks very nice. And I know the seasons are switched, so for you, I believe you're going into summer in Australia, Vince, correct? I just realized the one thing I was missing with the wine was my honey roasted peanuts. Oh well, maybe tomorrow night. It would have been nice to have an entertainer for this evening. Yeah, Slim Man is back at work full time. Our Italian paisano from California. He just released a new CD. If you haven't already, check it out. It's called Slim Man Bonafide EP. And he's doing his weekly gigs over there. It was great having him on, of course. And Stephanie, I believe, is still back in Germany doing her thing. So, yeah, Steve, California, rain. It's a beautiful state, but let's just say sometimes it gets a little bit wet. It is summer there, Vince, in Australia. Very good. Not as hot as it could be. Okay. Yeah, we've been lucky here weather-wise. It's been in the 50s, 40s, 50s Fahrenheit for this time of year, so it's yeah, quite unusual. But yeah, maybe it is the El Nino. Yeah, it could be. Of course, they were in a very serious drought, so they needed the rain. Maybe not that much, but they were in a drought for quite a few years, and it was bad. Have you guys seen the new Godzilla movie yet? I went to see it last week. Surprisingly, it was excellent. It's one of my top 10 movies of the year, easily. And I believe it's up for an Oscar for special effects. Not bad for a fairly low budget film of $15 million. Are you going to go see it tomorrow, Steve? Okay. Yeah, let me know what you think. It's different. I think you'll enjoy it. Of course, they left it for a sequel. I won't spoil it, but you'll see it at the end, so. I believe I read the pre-production on this one, or the script and everything, started in 2019. Of course, then the pandemic hit, and they had to wait to finish it. So it took, yeah, I guess about 4 years to have it completed. Not unusual in the movie business. Oh crap! I didn't turn that off. A commercial pop up in the middle of this crap. Okay, sorry about that. You need to show some respect, and you need to start slamming each other, Steve, correct? Jeez, you guys are violent. My goodness. Yep. Tough love. For real. I don't have the analytics up, but if there's anybody new watching, by chance, that wants to say hello, don't be shy. Please do say hello. Say hi. If you have a question, please ask. My dad is on a, so he's smart. He's on a cruise in Italy. I think he's on his way to France. He posted some photos on Facebook. So of course I wrote. So this is what movie stars do, right? Anyway, I don't think he's been on too many cruises. Oui, yes. French, oui, yes. Oui, oui. I have never been on a cruise. Don't think I want to go on a cruise. But I know they have these singles cruises. That might be interesting. Other than that, nah. So, yes, it's one of the Greek cruises, the syphilis cruises. Yes, the what's that Greek hero, syphilis or something like that? Yes, not syphilis. What the heck is his name? You know what I mean. But yes, it's one of the Greek cruises. Vince, Sisyphus. I think that's Greek. Oh man. Steve, you was with your first wife on your honeymoon. Was pretty cool, especially at night with no city lights. The night sky was amazing. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, Vince. Yeah, pardon your spelling. I'm sure you meant Sisyphus, right? I think it's Greek mythology. Welcome to the USS Syphilis. Oh, man. Shouldn't joke too much. COVID cases here in the States are on the rise again. My goodness. Anyway. Anyway, tomorrow I think I'm going to sleep in. I don't have to get up. No specific plans. So that's why I'm up tonight. So are you guys buying any new hardware to upgrade your stuff or anything? Any special gadget toys? Or not really? I bought a new Motorola phone after 3 years. The Moto Edge. It's nice to have a faster phone. So Steve, you're what, an hour behind me, I believe. I'm in Ohio, so you're not quite there yet for midnight. Vincenzo, you don't spend too much on yourself these days? Aww. Ah, Steve, you got a Pixel 8 Pro combo retirement Christmas gift. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing this stream on my 50-inch TV that I bought last year, and I'm running this in Linux Mint Mate on my Lenovo from 2011 that originally had Windows 7. And the sucker still runs beautifully. And for those of you watching it, here's my desktop screen set up here. Nothing fancy, as you see. Nice wallpaper scenery of the, I think it's the Northern Lights, and the snow and stuff is very nice. Anyway. Ah, you got a gaming rig a few months ago. Very good, Vince. Yeah, Steve, Leave me alone, I'm a family man. That's one of the songs from Hall & Oates. That's why he hangs out in the garage. Aha. That's the man cave. Right, Vincenzo? Oh, Vincenzo. I'm sure you're doing just fine. Although, having taken care of 3 women, that can be a chore. I can totally understand that. So this is like downtime. This is like therapy, right, Vince? Male bonding with us guys, right? To get your sanity back. But yes, the pixel quality of the photos are amazing. Yes, by the way, I have read that somewhere. Well, you know what? We all hope to be taken care of at some point, right? As Slim Man would say, it's all about the love. Amen to that. So it is 11:52. So why don't I stay up past midnight for the new year? Why not? It's been a while. All things considered, right now I'd rather be in Florida. Be somewhere on the beach or close to the beach with a couple platinum blondes in hand, in each hand, in each seat. Something like that. I might get me some new Skechers shoes. Other than that, nothing else I'm gonna buy me for this holiday season. Yep, Steve. Blondes on the beach. Isn't that a drink? Blondes on the beach, something like that. If it's not a drink, it should be blondes on the beach. That yeah, sex on the beach. That's the drink, right? Yeah. Oh, the drink? Uh-huh. Bada bing. That's right, Vince. Do it. What else is a retirement worth? Uh-huh. All right, it's 4 minutes till midnight. I should have like sound effects or something, right? I was gonna get a bottle of champagne tonight, but I thought, I didn't feel like going to the store. It's too lazy. $11.57. I got a feeling the highway patrol, the cops are going to be busy tonight. Yeah, the comic Vic DiPotato says, I ain't never going to New York City to Times Square to see the ball drop. He says, I'd rather see my own balls drop. Gotta love Vic. All right, 11:58. I wonder how much COVID will spread tonight in New York, right? I bet all the doctors are going, oh, geez, here we go again. No. Steve, you're all boosted, but like, what are you drinking?
Se non sapete ballare, venite tutti a provare e ballare insieme a noi. Voglio godermi la vita e la voglio godere con te, perché tu sei bella davvero, non c'è nessuna più bella.
Well, Happy New Year, and I don't feel any different. Do you? It would have been nice to do Happy New Year live on the beach, right? Happy New Year, mate. Yep, East Coast. Happy East Coast New Year, exactly. Although Ohio and New York is on the same time. I thought Congress was supposed to vote to stop that time daylight nonsense. So my New Year's resolution is to have no more New Year's resolutions. I'm keeping it simple, so there you go. And so we have it, a new year. Steve promises not to drink anymore. Of course, you won't drink any less either. Okay. It's all about balance, Daniel-san. Wax on, wax off. Drink on, drink off. Old Lang Syne, yeah, Vince. Vic DiPotetto also had something to say about that. Watch one of the videos he posted today. Gee, I have it all this wine. I can't talk straight anymore. Yeah.
Listen, the birds are singing. The spring is finally here. My broken heart is crying. Why the roses catches my teardrops.
And so it begins a new year. We'll have a new Ubuntu coming out, the immutable Ubuntu. That should be exciting. New ransomware reports, new hacking news, all the usual stuff, right? I wonder how Californians celebrate New Year's. On a surfboard? So, Vincenzo, this time of year, do they have like concerts this time of year? Yeah, right, Steve. Yeah, they celebrated Del Taco. Yeah. Speaking of Taco Bell, I went the other day. They have those nacho fries with cheese. Oh man, they're delicious. Ah, quite a number of outdoor concerts and music festivals. I kind of thought so. Hello, Ben. Ben's Tech Room is in the house. Happy New Year. We're just celebrating New Year the safe way inside our homes. No chance of getting hit by a drunk driver.
Listen, the birds are singing.
Speaking of Florida, didn't one of the Florida football teams get blown away like 68-3 or something in one of the bowl games? My goodness.
Why the roses catches my teardrops. Spring rain pulls out your name. My love, where can you be? It thunders in my brain and gives me so much pain.
I might have to celebrate the new year in the morning, in the afternoon, go back to Taco Bell for more of those nacho fries. Man, they hit the spot. And a burrito, oh yeah. You are correct, Steve. How about the Lions Cowboys game? That was one of the most weirdest endings I've ever seen. I did catch the ending. I am a Cowboys fan. I think the Lions should have won, but that's how it goes, you know. Yeah. Vincenzo getting hurt. Oh, it's almost dinner time, huh? Oh well. Yeah, the NFC is wide open as far as the playoffs go, so. I like Asian food. I used to go all the time to the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffets when we had them pre-pandemic. They were delicious. Feels weird to have New Year on a Monday. You're all messed up with time since being retired, Steve? Really? Oh, wow. I guess it takes a while getting used to, huh? Yeah, I had two friends of mine retire last year. And they try to keep busy. Well, my friends, I think we're going to wrap it up for this very, very early morning. I think the wine is affecting me. Time for me to go to bed soon. So happy New Year to all of you. It was great to have you stop in the chat as always. Be safe out there. And I'm hoping this year is better than the last one. So thank you all once again. Be safe. Ciao.